What's up, guys? Welcome back to A Trucker's Life. I'm Jorge Navarro. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you've already been subscribed, welcome back, guys. Getting ready to get back on the road. Had an amazing weekend. With the family. My son's birthday was, we just had a lot of fun, and got to hang out with friends, got to hang out with Q, Juan. Shout out to Juan, shout out to Q that came over. Shout out to cousin Jake that came over. My sister, her husband, everybody that came over to our party. Really appreciate that. Had a great time. We did keep it at a very minimum of people to come over, guys, just because we know that all the craziness is going on with this pandemic thing. So we didn't invite as many people as we would have liked to, but you know, we still got a good amount that came over, and you know, we kept it safe and had a great time. I also want to give a shout out to my brother from another mother, which is GEMINI G7. Hooked me up with this amazing present. He had this custom made for me, and it's a Leatherman. It's a Leatherman. Y'all know these knives, and he I know you're not gonna be able to really tell, but right here there is a Trucker's Life engraving. I don't know how good you'll be able to see that. It's probably not gonna focus. And he got my name put on there. Amazing gift. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the gift. I'll always cherish this. I have my cousin Ruben gave me a flashlight one time a few years back already, and I still carry that with me. So appreciate you so much for that. And I also want to give a big shout out to 806 Driver, Chris 806 Driver. Go check out his channel, guys, if you haven't checked it out yet. We had an amazing conversation yesterday. Talked about our channels and just different stuff that's going on. So had an amazing conversation with him. Go check out his channel, guys. But without further ado, I'm gonna finish getting my stuff in my truck. And yes, I already did my pre-trip. Just what you see is all edited stuff. So I already did my pre-trip. I'm gonna get everything completed, ready, and off to North Carolina somewhere. So a little bit different of a load. Exactly same style load, same type of material. Also to make hoods for another company, but that's what we're going to be doing, just a different location, and it is a different company. So actually they're competition, both of the ones we go to. But anyways, without further ado, guys, let's hit this road, and let's hope that we have a safe and wonderful day. Let's ride. So here we are going not too far from the yard already, and this is the little section that I talked about in one of my previous videos. I think it was like 2 videos ago, and that hazmat is not allowed to go through here. That truck that we just saw was actually a non-hazmat, even though it is a tanker load. Seems like every time we turn down this road there's something going on. And see that pickup over there to your left? The wheel is kicked off to the side. Looked like a control arm broke or something, or a ball joint for sure. All right, just pushed in our code to get in here. And as you see straight ahead of us is our idle air system. Pretty cool. They still have them. I know some of the older drivers might remember those. They've taken them pretty much away from everywhere. But I guess this company bought some for the drivers, and it's free. It's free for us that plan on spending the night here. This is a very, very nice yard. Everything is nice and neat. Everything's nice and clean. Very nice. This is a Superior yard, that new acquisition to Hennef. But anyways, I'm going to get my paperwork. This way we can go get this load finally. All right, we just got us our paperwork. Get out of here. This is the only thing I kind of don't like about this new yard. The old yard that I used to be at, you would park. I mean, it was on the way. It was on the way. You'd stop there and pick up paperwork, and then go pick up the load. Now I have to go past the place where I pick up and then go back. I mean, it's no big deal. It's just a few more minutes. I've been thinking about, because I normally take my truck home, or somewhat take it home. You guys kind of saw where I had it at. And I've been thinking about actually bringing my truck up here and leaving it here and coming up here in my car. The reason being is that it takes me about an hour and 30 minutes to get from here to the house, or from the house to here in the truck. And that hour and 30 minutes is actually, I've been able to make it so far, but it's been a couple of times that on the way home it's gotten pretty tight where I'm almost going to go over my hours. So it's something I've been kind of kicking around, that I'm going to bring my personal vehicle up here, and that way I can just swap out. When I come up here, I just get in my personal vehicle and I don't have to worry about it any time, and I can take my time going home. But other than that, I'm always kind of like in a rush once I get here on my way back, because I normally am down to just like, a few hours. So I have to get in and get out and be able to make it home. So been kicking that around a little bit, but I'm leaning more towards that I am going to do it. And as you guys noticed, the gate, there's a gate there, and nobody goes in there that doesn't belong in there. And where I leave my personal vehicle, it's at the local McDonald's, and that's where I leave my truck when I get back. It's at the local McDonald's as well. So nothing's ever happened, and nothing's ever come up missing or anything like that. Nothing's ever been damaged, but there is that possibility, and it's something that I've been pretty much kicking around, more so my personal vehicle as well, just because I park it in a regular parking area, and people, bumping their doors into the side of the car, people that don't care about their own stuff really don't care about nobody else's either. So yeah, it's been something that I've been messing around with a little bit, but more than likely I will be making that change and bringing my personal vehicle up here and leaving my truck up here as well. So they're both safe when they are parked. The only thing that, like what happened the other week, this is the only thing that has me kind of like in between, right? What happened the other week was, well, what was it, like 2 weeks ago or so, maybe a little more, and I talked to you guys about it. My wife was sitting, was at school, and the people that mow the lawn there busted her window, so she had to, her car was basically out of commission until I got home, and she was able to go grab my SUV and use it while the other one stayed in the garage. And it was, there was a lot of rain during those days, so just to keep the damage, keep from damaging her car a little more, she put it in the garage and went and grabbed my car. So that's something that's not going to be able to, it's not going to be as easy to be done as it is now. But I think we're still going to end up doing that. And I don't know, guys, maybe the motorcycle. No, because when it rains, and I haul a bunch of stuff like you guys saw in the beginning of the video. My wife says that I look like I'm moving every time I come to work, but I gotta have my laptop and all my camera gear, and of course all my other stuff, so my CPAP and everything closed. So yeah, I usually have a lot of stuff whenever I am getting into the truck and out of the truck, and that won't work as well on the motorcycle. That's why I've never decided to do that. But This yard here is a lot safer than the yard that I used to be in, because that yard over there was never locked and the gates were never closed. And this yard here always stays closed. So, pretty cool. But, yep, this is something I've been kicking around to see what I end up doing. We finally made it here. So here you just get off and punch in the, well, there's a little bell. I think it's like a little bell that they have inside. And press the little button and they come out and open the gate for you.
North Carolina?
Yes, sir.
All right. You're going straight down this way. You might be able to see it from here. Let me see.
Is it in the corner back there?
It's right there by that blue building. You see that little green? Anyways, it's right here in front of this blue building.
Oh, okay. I see the right where the sock is at.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to hook up to that. I'll get your paperwork.
Thank you. We got our trailer, did the inspection, ready to go. I was having a little bit of hard time here backing in underneath the trailer because these guys, a little dangerous what they kind of did on their part, because the trailer's fully loaded and it's actually sitting, it's on, first of all, it's on asphalt. It should be, a loaded trailer should always be on concrete. And the other thing, or at least if it's not on concrete, for it to have like some wooden planks or something underneath it so keep it from sinking. The other thing that it had going on was one of the landing gears was actually in the gravel. So half of it was in the gravel, the other half was on the blacktop. So it was kind of leaning a little bit to the left. Not because it's sinking or anything, just because the, you know, the asphalt was higher than the gravel. So I was having a little bit of hard time backing up underneath it, but yeah, we finally got it done. Got the landing gear up, so we're set to go. Did the pre-trip, and all that's left to do is jam some gears and get her done. Might help if I put my trailer brakes in. Well, at least I know it's hooked on very well. Don't forget, guys, when you back up underneath the trailer, always give it that tug, because right now, actually, the guy, I knew it wasn't locked in, but right now the guy actually kind of thought it was locked in, and he walked around, and right as I was, well, he walked around in front and he was already on the side. He wasn't in front of me, guys, so I knew I was watching him, and I pulled forward a little bit and the trailer dropped. So yeah, it wasn't underneath there yet, and he was kind of telling me, yeah, it's already in, it's already in. No, it's not in yet. I haven't heard the magical click. But it's all good. Got her done. Off to the highway we go. Again, guys, those of you that are new to the channel, we cannot record inside any of the plants. I'm recording inside the plant right now, but I'm not recording anything outside of what you see in the cab, which is basically a whole lot of me. But if you guys ask why don't I show the loading and unloading process, all these processes are, all these plants hold certain patents on certain processes on how they load and unload and how they make certain products. So recording any of that would put me in jeopardy, put the company in jeopardy, and it wouldn't be a good outcome. So that's why we do not record inside any facility, or at least any of the processing areas. That's a for sure thing. And most of the bigger places like Shell and, you know, all the bigger guys, they have signs and they make sure that you do not have cameras. I went to one place up in, where did I, it was a place in, somewhere in Tennessee. I don't remember exactly where. It's been years, when I still worked for Martin. And I was picking up pigment for paint. And that place there, if you had a laptop or cameras and you didn't declare it, you'd be kicked out for good. And if you did declare it, you had to come in and bring all your equipment so they could write down all the serial numbers to all the cameras, to your laptop and everything. And yeah, the question might be, why would they do that? Because every camera has its own fingerprint. Like, you could kind of, it's a digital print, but it's like a fingerprint, and it gives a lot of information on where the camera came from. If you have the camera registered some type of way anywhere, it'll come back to you. Especially if you upload it through your laptop or through your cell phone, there is a digital footprint that they can follow and find you. That's why you do not want to record anything inside of these plants, because they will come back to you. And when they find you, it won't be pretty. And you could possibly get banned for life from the facility that you recorded. And if you get banned for life from one of these facilities, you're pretty much kind of SOL for the rest of them, because it's kind of like, you know, I don't know if they all talk to each other about it. I know they're not going to call, hey man, this particular person messed up. I know they're not going to do that. But I'm sure there's some type of database that can let them know that this happened to this plant, and they will blacklist you from the rest of the plant. So don't do it. No picture, no video is worth you losing your job and your company losing the contract. So please do not record inside any of these facilities when they tell you not to, for sure. But yeah, they can come back to you if you think they can't. A good example of this is, well, I don't know if this is a good example. This is an example to what I'm talking about. When I was at the GM plant a few months, it's been a while, I guess almost a year. I was at the GM plant, and the guy that unloaded me gave me a tour of the whole plant, which was amazing. If I remembered the guy's name, I'd give him a shout out, but I forgot his name because I can forget everybody's name but my own. Anyways, that guy gave me a full tour of the whole process on how they build the Tahoes and the Escalades and the GMC Denali's and all, you know, all those big SUVs, which was awesome. One of probably the highlights of my year as far as out here on the road. I wish I could have shared that with you guys, but you know, unfortunately couldn't do that. But he said that which the new Tahoe is already out now, but back then it was still not out, and they had some in there. You know, they were already building the new ones. And he said that they had just had a meeting, and they told everybody there at the GM plant, do not take a picture of this new vehicle, because I mean, these companies take they take real care of not showing what the new vehicle looks like. That's why you see them driving around all covered up with you know, all these white like tarps and stuff like that, and the zebra stripes, because they don't want you to really know what it looks like. But so they just had that meeting, and the guy right after the meeting snapped a picture of it and uploaded it on Facebook, and they found out that quick, because the algorithms figured it out, guys. Believe it or not, I mean, if you think you're slick about it, the algorithms will figure it out. And that's what happened. They figured out that was that new SUV, and the next day they took him into the office and took his job away, just like that. You know, another man destroyed like over 100 Tahoes and SUVs because he messed up on the way the paint system worked and messed up the paint on a bunch of vehicles, and those vehicles got discarded. He did not get fired. He got put on like paid leave for like, I don't know, a couple weeks, and that was about it with that guy. Well, at least that's what that gentleman was telling me. And which he destroyed thousands and thousands of dollars worth of Tahoes because they got, like I said, they get destroyed only because there's a small blemish on the paint. But these had a lot of problems with the paint, so they trashed the whole things. And yeah, that particular guy, he got put on leave. They didn't fire him, but the guy that took that picture, they fired him. So let me tell me how important how much these people really take care of their processes. That's why you don't take pictures of these plants as well, because they really take care of their processes, and they spend a lot of money to protect all that stuff. So don't do it. But anyways, like I said, we're already loaded and we are headed west. Not west, what am I talking about? We're headed east. Hammer down, headed east to Mobile, and then we're gonna head up north towards North Carolina. So that's the plan, and we're gonna go ahead and put it away, guys. Thank you guys again for everybody that has just joined the channel. Thank you so much. For those of you, if you like what you see, please smash that like button, and if you really like what you see, consider giving us a subscribe. It would help me out a lot. We're almost at 15,000 subs, which is an amazing accomplishment, I think, for myself, because at one point I was at 1 subscriber. So it can be done, guys. It can be done, and I'm a testament to that. You can do it. And also, guys, 806 driver, or Chris over at 806 driver, he's almost at 1,000, guys. Let's help him get to 1,000 subs. And Gemini G7 is almost at 1,000 subs as well. He's actually got a giveaway at 1,000 subs. He's got some hats to give away and all kinds of cool stuff that he wants to give away when he hits those 1,000 subs. And they're almost there. They're both in the 800s. So let's help them out, guys. Go over there and hit that subscribe button. Check out their channels. They both got great content. And you know, 806 driver does a lot of different stuff. Dump truck, lowboy, tanker, flatbed. I mean, he just does all kinds of stuff. It is worth going over there and check out his channel. Plus, he does a lot of videos on repairs on certain things. So great place to get you some good information, and just a great guy all the way around. Gemini G7, his videos are about, he's really into guns. So it's about guns, and it's about his flatbedding. Let me get over real quick. It's about his flatbedding, because he's also a flatbedder, and he does just an array of different videos. He also does paintball videos, and just a lot of good information as well. Go check him out. Help him get to that 1,000 sub, guys. I really appreciate you guys for even being here with me and giving me the opportunity to come in to your cell phone, to your living room, or wherever it is that you watch the channel. With that being said, guys, thank you guys again for joining me one more time, guys. Don't forget to be kind to one another. Help anybody needs help. Anybody contemplating suicide, 1-800-273-8255. Military men and women, thank you so much for your service. See you guys on the next video, guys. Peace. I'm out of here.